a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
120,000 persons of Japanese ancestry were transported to an assembly center where they lived for months, eventually being transferred to one of 10 relocation centers.
My father was born in Wakayama, Japan. My mother was born here in America in Penryn, California. So technically, I'm a 2.5-er. I'm not quite Nisei, I'm not quite a Sansei. Isseis and Niseis never talked about camp life.
Grandma and Grandpa didn't talk about it?
My father and my mother never talked about camp life after we were repatriated to California. It was very, very hard to rebuild their life after camp. It was not easy to raise 4 children, provide for us, and I don't know how they did it, but they were able to elevate our family, and we had a good life.
Did they complain while they were in camp?
There's a word in Japanese that says gama. It means to make the best of the situation we're in, and we did that. My name is Robert Ito. I was 7 years old when I was interned in Jerome, Arkansas, November of 1942. I was in the 2nd grade. Camp was not fully completed yet. The classroom for the primary grade was a barrack, and we had nothing in the room. The fathers went to all the mess halls and collected wooden boxes, and they stacked up the wooden boxes and laid a 1x12 pine board across the boxes, and that was our desk. Our seat was the same wooden boxes. We did not have any textbook, and I got a pretty good education in camp, and I have to thank the principals of that school, and I met the granddaughter of that principal at this reunion, and I was so glad to meet her. And she showed me some pictures, and it brought back so much memories that it brought tears to my eyes. And I want to thank her grandfather for giving me a good education. Life in camp was very primitive. They got $16 a month in wages. But, somehow with that $16, my parents were able to clothe us. There was rain, snow. In the wintertime, the mud would come above to our ankles, and we would be walking in mud, so my mother bought us rubber boots. So we had a chance to go outside the camp. We rolled in the back of an army truck, and we went to a dry goods store, and the town that we went was Magee, Arkansas. When we were in that store, I had to go to the bathroom, and it says white and black, and I'm yellow, and I didn't know which bathroom to use. My mother asked the clerk which bathroom I could use, and I was told that I could use the white bathroom. That made a lasting impression that even though we were treated harshly by the government, I was treated better than the black people that lived in that town of Magee, Arkansas, and I just couldn't comprehend. Looking back in my life, America was good to me. They gave me an education. I was able to support my family. I had 2 sons, 2 grandsons, and life has been very, very good to me. I served in the military. I voted for all the elections. I paid all my taxes. I have no regrets being an American citizen.
That's really interesting for me to hear, because I don't know if I personally would have had that thought. I hear the stories, from you and from Grandma and Grandpa, and I don't, to be honest, I don't know if I could comprehend that you could be grateful for this country for doing this, and to the Japanese Americans at that time. And I think it just kind of speaks to your personality, being very positive, very optimistic. I just want to let you know that I'm very thankful for all the sacrifices that Grandma and Grandpa Ito had to make, that you and your siblings have had to make and pass it on to me. And I have lived a good life. You've provided for me with you and Mom, and even though I may not know a lot of this period in your life, I'm very appreciative of all that.
This Jerome Rohwer program has added something to my life that I think something was missing.
What do you think it actually provided?
Closure. It brought everything together. I could say thank you to everybody. Including my parents, my relatives. I could really sincerely say thank you for all the blessings that I received.